A 70-year-old man accused in a brutal murder that's been unsolved for more than a quarter of a century. Tonight, D.C. police say they have their suspect for the violent killing of this 24-year-old woman in 1999. Fox 5's Bob Barnard outside D.C. Superior Court tonight, where that suspect went before a judge this afternoon.
Hey there, guys. The murder suspect, George Mudd, was dressed in a long white T-shirt and looking very much his age when he was ordered held without bond. The judge calling this case disturbing. Now, I want to show you a police flyer that went out 26 years ago after the May 21st, 1999 murder of 24-year-old Susan Severos. She was found stabbed to death that afternoon, face down on her bed inside her basement apartment in the 400 block of F Street Northeast. Prosecutors say Susan was stabbed 13 times, once across the neck. They say DNA evidence was found inside of her and on her nightgown. The fact her alleged killer has finally been arrested comes as great news to the woman who rented the apartment to Susan and has lived in that row house ever since. We agreed not to share her name or show you her face.
We are ecstatic to hear that this has been resolved. We've been so frightened, like earlier on, we were looking over our shoulder all the time, and then this is wonderful closure for her family. That's what we're really most happy about, because they have been suffering all this time, not knowing what happened to their daughter. That has got to be anguish on top of anguish.
Now, police say they have spoken to a sister of Susan's. As for murder suspect George Mudd, he's 70 years old, a retired construction worker, and longtime D.C. resident with 2 living children. He's charged with first-degree murder while armed. Prosecutors say Mudd had 2 prior convictions for attacks on women in the year 2000 and 2004, went to prison for those. Police say they have no motive for the killing. The 2 had met through other members of his family. Police telling us the DNA making their case.
The DNA has definitely been followed up on. You know, our technology has grown so much from 1999 to now. It's really grown, so we're able to utilize some of the new technology stuff to get us where we're at.
Now, police say they arrested Mudd at his home in Northeast yesterday. Again, he went before a judge ordered held without bond till his next court hearing later this month. Guys.